Hello everyone, welcome to Honara's Arts and Lifestyle channel. Today's video is something that every one of you should watch without fail, because many of you are going to have an idol in your house which looks like this, that the hands will be attached to the leg, or in case of Saraswati, the veena is going to be attached to the leg, and because of which there is no place under the hand for you to drape the saree. So many of you are coming to me and you are asking this is a problem I have with my idol and how do I drape a saree for it? And for that reason, I will be showing you two types of sarees that you can actually drape this particular idol with. And one of the saree, which is also called as a U-shaped saree, is one particular type of saree which is called as a U-shaped saree, which can be used to drape 3 to 4 different types of saree draping using a single saree for this kind of an idol. So all of these saree draping should not take more than 3 to 4 minutes for you all. So please don't miss to watch this video till the end, because it is going to look really pretty. So the very first variety I'm going to show today is a double pleat saree. Okay, this is called as a DP saree or a double pleat saree. So if you happen to look at my catalog, you will find varieties of combinations of colors in this. So basically the concept is that this is going to look like a two-step saree. Okay, something which many of you actually try to achieve it using a normal saree. So this is going to give the same look, but all you need to do is just tie the threads. Okay, and many of you keep asking me what is the waist width for this kind of an saree? So if you closely observe, if I bend it like this, okay, there are these two threads which are used to tie at the waist. And can you look at it over here? Are you able to find any waist width? So that is why I usually tell you all that this has got 0 waist width, and you will only understand how beautiful this looks only when you drape an idol using this saree. Okay, no matter how much I explain, until you experience it, you will not understand on how beautiful this style is going to look. So these kind of sarees are going to have 2 threads over here and 2 threads at the extreme end. So it comes with 4 threads. Okay, and this saree is very much similar to the U-shaped sarees. This is a U-shaped saree. Okay, the difference between a U-shaped saree and a DP saree is that U-shaped saree will have a single color, but whereas a double pleat saree is going to have 2 colors. Okay, so basically there are 2 different sarees which are used to make this saree, but whereas it's a single fabric which is used to make this. Okay, so even this has got the same concept. So you will find 2 threads at the center and 2 threads at the extreme ends. Okay, now let me just show you on how to drape a saree for this idol without covering the hands. Many of you don't know how to put a blouse for this kind of an idol using this kind of a what do we call the border or the shalya, and many of you are new to my channel, and because of that I'm going to show you this. So all you need to do is, each one of these sarees are going to come with a shalya like this, and this kind of a shalya is going to be very, very useful, because sometimes the idols, though they are of the same size, the blouse size may vary from idol to idol. Some idol may require a smaller blouse, whereas the other idols may require bigger blouse. So this kind of a shalya can actually be draped to any idol of any size, okay, and it will never give a problem to you. So all you need to do is turn it back, go it around the idol like this, and bring it front. And when you are bringing it front, make a crisscross. This side has to go this side, and this side of the sari, or the shalya, it has to come and it has to go underneath the hand, and you just have to pin it over here. Okay, and many of you keep saying that, okay, this only covers the front area, you also want the back area to be covered. Let me just turn the idol around and I'll show you how much back area also it covers. And if you see, even the back area is covered. Just in case if you want to cover more, you can even put a pin by covering it like this, okay, and then bending it like this. So this way you can even cover the back using the same shalya. And once this is done, take your double pleat saree or a U-shaped saree, okay, and first tie the saree using the center threads, okay. Don't worry about the hand being covered. I'll show you how to make sure that the hand is not covered. Just tie the saree so that the center of the saree comes at the center of the waist. And once you have tied this, the next thing what you do is, over here, take the saree from underneath the hands like this. Are you able to see how I bend it? I'll just show you again. Take the saree like this and make it go underneath the hand. Let me show you a close-up. So I've just removed the saree again, okay, and there is no place between the hand and the leg, it's totally attached, okay. I'm just bending the saree around the hand in this way, okay. So the same thing you will have to do over here also. Just bend it at the knee in this way. So if you look at it this side, I'm bending it at the knee, okay, and just tie these two threads at the back side. It is as simple as this. So now can you see how beautiful the saree is looking? So we have not compromised on anything. Even the hand is being shown, and yet the pleats are looking really pretty, right? So in case if you feel like this is standing up, just press it down like this and put a pin and you're done. So it is exactly the same concept of draping a saree for a Saraswati idol also. For now, let me just show you on how to use another type of a saree, which I usually call it as V-shaped saree, or the codes of the saree start with VS. I'll just show you how to drape that for a idol for which hands and legs are attached, or the veena is attached to the leg. And one more reason why I'm making this video is because in case if you want to buy an idol, especially a Lakshmi or a Saraswati idol for which hands or veena is not attached to the leg, then that kind of a idol will be available in small size only in Panchaloha, and it is going to be extremely expensive. So in the bigger size, if you want it in brass, then you will have to go for more than 12 inches idol, which is again going to be super expensive. So for that reason, you just don't have to compromise on the way in which you drape the saree in case if the idol that you want to purchase has the hands attached to the leg. You can straight away go and purchase this kind of idols without thinking twice, because there is already a solution for using these kind of U-shaped saree or DP sarees or a V-shaped saree to drape for an idol for which hand is attached to the leg. Now let me show you the second variety of saree on how to drape for an idol for which hand is attached to the leg. So this saree is called as a V-shaped saree, or the code with which the saree starts is VS. So I'm going to leave a link for my saree catalog in the description of this video. So in that you can refer to all the sarees which start with VS. The code starts with VS and you will be able to find many colors in this. Okay. And yes, this idol is available for sale, the jewelry is available for sale, the sarees are available for sale, everything is there. So just in case you want to order, then you know my WhatsApp number, so start placing your orders on this WhatsApp number. So now the main problem for an idol like this is that whenever you are purchasing a dress, make sure that you purchase a dress which has got a small waist size. Okay, only when it has got a small waist size will the hands not be covered. Now coming to this saree, okay, this saree has also got 4 threads and all, but usually I don't prefer to use the middle threads for this. I prefer to use the side threads. So in case if I want to tie it like this, because the width of the saree is so much, it usually covers the hand. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to reduce the waist width. And how do I do it? I just need to bend it like this in a zigzag manner. Okay, see how I have bent it over here. Okay, so in the same way, just push one side on top of the other right at the center in this way. Okay, and you can put a pin over here, and this saree starts looking something like this. It will look nice when you drape it. Now you can just use the extreme threads over here to tie the saree for this. Don't worry, even now you might be feeling like this is going to cover the hand. I will show you what trick you have to use here. And see how pretty this saree also looks. So over here the hands are going to be partially covered. If you want, you can just bend this saree also like this. Okay, in this way. And but however the legs are going to be shown if you bend it like this. So I prefer for the hands to be partially covered in this way in case you want to purchase this kind of a saree. Now I'll be showing you various other kinds of temple style saree draping using the U-shaped sarees. Okay. For the first variety of the saree draping, I'm going to need a shorter saree. Okay. So something like this. So the way in which you have to measure is right under her leg. Okay. It should be only about somewhere like this. Okay. So if it is going to be a 8 inches idol, then all I'm going to need is a 3 inches saree for this. And this type of a saree draping is what is being used for Sharadambe, that is Sringeri Sharadambe. Okay, and this is how it looks. Now let us achieve the same thing using a U-shaped saree. Now again for a U-shaped saree, we are going to get a shalya like this. Okay, now what we do is we are going to cover the legs also with the same shalya, not just the front part. Okay, of the blouse, but also we are going to cover the leg like this. Okay, so don't worry that the waist and all is not shown. All we need is the legs and the blouse area to be covered by this. So just take a zigzag, and instead of pinning it over here at the waist like this, which usually you do for all other the blouses and all, instead of that you just come down. Okay, and you take it around the legs like this. Okay, now what you can also do is you can just pin it over here using a ball pin or something. Make sure that the border comes above. Okay, or otherwise, in case you are not comfortable with using the pins, you can even use the stick on multi-purpose glue. Even that should work. So now when you are actually doing this, again you can take it around her the hands over here. You don't have to cover the hands, and then you can cover the leg area like this. Okay, so just put a little bit of glue around under her hand, and just take it like this, and you just cover the leg area. Okay, now let me just put some pins over here and I'll get back. And now you can see, okay, I have just put the glue and I have stuck this border everywhere. Okay, so now we are going to take the U-shaped saree. Okay, and we are not going to use the center threads, but we are going to use the extreme threads over here for this. So what we'll do is, we are just going to tie the saree underneath her leg like this. Okay, so wherever the leg ends, right over there is where you need to tie the saree, and it just needs to go around and just put the knot at the back side. And all these extra threads that you're seeing, just put it under the saree and cover it. Okay, now if you want, you can just pull the saree a little down, the shalya a little down to cover this part, or you can even lift the saree up and try to cover the gap over here. Okay, so now this is all you need to do to make the saree look like that of Sharadambe. Okay, that is Sringeri Sharadambe. So now the moment you tie a waist belt over here, everything is just going to fall in place. Let me just put the waist belt and I'll put the jewelry and get back to you. And now you can see on how beautiful this saree is looking. And it did not even take us more than 3 to 4 minutes to drape this saree. Now that you have seen on how to use small size of saree for a big idol, let me show you the right size of saree, how to drape it in a temple style. Again, it's not going to take more than 2 to 3 minutes. Now in the next style, again we are going to use the U-shaped saree. Okay, and over here, even before we put the blouse, we are first going to tie the saree. Okay, again use the middle 2 threads to tie the saree. And now once this is done, don't spread the pleats. It has to remain like this. Okay, we are going to spread the pleats later. Now what you do is, take this border which comes with the saree, and just like the way I showed you previously, where you are going to use this kind of a border, not only to cover the blouse area but also the leg area. The same technique you have to use here, but then saree is just going to come in the middle. Let me just show you how I do it. In this way, you will have to take it back, and you will have to either put the glue or you will have to put the pins and fix the shalya. Okay, let me just do this and I'll show you on how it is going to look. So now you can see I have pinned the fabric like this, the shalya thing. And now what we do is, now we take these 2 threads of the saree and we tie it at the back side over here in this way. And now all we need to do is just put a waist belt and we are done. All the shape problems and all that you're seeing over here, everything is going to be fixed once you tie the waist belt for this. And now you can see on how beautiful this saree is looking. All I have done is just tied the waist belt. And just one tip for you, in case if you're feeling like the shalya that I have given is too big, just fold it into 2, especially at the place where the hand is shown. So if you want, you can just pull this the border down and you can put a glue at the back side so that the complete hand is shown. But for me, I felt like there was wrinkles which was appearing for the complete hand to be shown, and that is why I have just bent it like this, and I'm making sure that at least half of the hand is shown. Now let me just put the jewelry and show you on how beautiful this saree draping is going to look on her. So I hope you all have liked this video. If so, please click on the like button and subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to click on the bell icon to get automatic notifications every time I release a new video. Thank you.